Hey YouTube, Dawson Ryder here with a tidbit of Power Rangers news on a sort of unique bit of merchandise. So if you don't know, Super 7 has been doing these Power Rangers figures as well as other figures from different franchises, and you mainly kind of see the ones in stores that are like these retro throwback figures and these kind of classic style packagings. I covered a review for red and green. I plan on doing some for the other ones that came out, but that's kind of what you primarily see them for. And for Power Rangers, it's kind of weird because it's like a throwback to a nostalgic retro figure that never existed. But these ones actually look pretty cool. They're still MMPR, and we're certainly not lacking for MMPR merchandise, but these are from their Ultimates line. And so we're going to be getting a Green Ranger figure, a Putty Patroller, a Yellow Ranger figure, and then a Tyrannosaurus Zord figure, as well as a Goldar. And these are larger scale, more fully articulated, like normal figures that are about 8 inches. And I thought these actually looked pretty good. Again, we're not lacking for MMPR merchandise, especially for some of these like Green Ranger and whatnot, and even Goldar. You know, the Lightning Collection Goldar I think is actually one of its strongest releases. But I thought these were pretty interesting because coming from this company, this is something I'm actually more interested in. I'm like, oh, these actually look pretty good because, you know, I got those Super 7 figures, and again, I'm going to cover some of the other ones, and they were surprisingly well detailed, like with the weapons and stuff, but they're just so weird because it's like, who is this for? It's not like it's a throwback figure like the Flippables, where that was like, yeah, that actually came out. Whether they're re-releasing the Flippables or doing a reimagining like Hasbro did, it made sense if you're in a nostalgic mood. But I just never quite understood these figures because, like I said, they're clearly done in that sort of classic style packaging, but Power Rangers never had them like this, and they're like so expensive for what you get, even if the weapons are detailed. So, like, I was just so kind of confused about who these were for. But these actually look pretty cool, and I'm probably going to at least pick up a few of these to cover. I think mainly the T-Rex looks really cool. I mean, again, we're not lacking for MMPR stuff, but it's kind of rare you get stuff like that released individually. I mean, we did get those Hasbro ones just recently, but this looks actually pretty good. Goldar actually looks pretty solid, again, even though the Lightning Collection one I think is pretty good. I think the Green Ranger looks good too. Like, I would argue, just from this look, it almost looks more proportionately, it is ergonomically correct, more accurate than the Lightning Collection figures. So I actually think it looks pretty good. I'm not sure if I'll pick up all of them, but I'm definitely going to be picking up a couple to take a look at them because, again, out of this company, this interests me way more. Even if it is more MMPR stuff, I doubt they would dive into other stuff, but I wouldn't be mad if they dived into like some Season 2 and 3 stuff. They talked about how in that flippable line, they might dive into stuff like Ranger Slayer or Draken. That'd be kind of cool to see from this. But regardless, I thought these were pretty cool, and I wanted to highlight them since they're not these sort of weird, non-existent nostalgia figures. But what do you guys think of them? Are you going to be picking up any of these figures? Let me know in the comments as always. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell so you get notifications for my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.